Yes, to a certain extent, I think BABYMONSTER is very overhyped. But at the same time, no, because there are reasons, a lot of reasons, justifying their massive reputation even before debut. To give you a clearer picture, at the time this video is being made, their YouTube has 3.24 million subscribers while they hadn't debuted yet. And that is only 920,000 fewer than LE SSERAFIM, a group who had debuted for over a year with 4 promotions already. But let's get it straight first. I don't hate the girls, and I love them, especially Chiquita, because she is this little sunshine ball that can make everyone happy with a positive energy.
Sure, my favorite fruit.
Anyway, now you might think the answer to their overhype must be riding on Blackpink's coattail, right? That is incorrect. Blackpink literally became the biggest girl group, and BABYMONSTER are basically their little sister group. So it would have been weird not to use Blackpink's image for BABYMONSTER to reach the general public, and especially a group of fans that would naturally be curious about BABYMONSTER for sharing similar vibes with Blackpink. Instead, the real answer is the way ygentertainment constantly says that they are the best girl group of Gen 4, and how people, especially YG stans, also get influenced by YG's words to expect that BABYMONSTER's talents are unmatched. I bet lots of you here have already watched an episode or at least a few cuts from BABYMONSTER's documentary, and yes, they are talented. But if the girls are not from YG and are a Nugu group, would they call them unmatched talents? Exactly! The way from Young Hyunsuk's to all the idols saying BABYMONSTERs are the real monster rookies. And at one point, Young Hyunsuk even forced the success pressure of Lisa on Chiquita. This has painted BABYMONSTER out as something unprecedentedly godly. But to be honest, considering how they are debuting on the peak competitiveness and success of Gen 4 girl groups, where there are lots of idols with real talents like Belle from Kiss of Life, Ningning from aespa, the whole NMIXX and XG lineup, I'm not sure they are that unmatched. In fact, all the comments of them saying that they will be the biggest 4th gen girl group can backfire them horribly. I personally only saw the episodes of their show where Lisa and Jennie appeared, and while they seemed talented, they weren't unmatched. Maybe because they are so young, so it irked me a little. Also, do you think the ages of the members are a little bit off? Especially when the South Korean government has even stepped in to limit the activities of idols younger than 15. That is not to mention how in the West, people don't even know ygentertainment, but just the Blackpink members themselves, so it might be hard to tell if BABYMONSTER could quickly expand their reputation through YG. Then, the branding YG is going for BABYMONSTER also doesn't fit with the Western taste, since all of the members are so young and adults don't go crazy over kids. Then, what happened when BABYMONSTER failed to deliver the hype that YG promised? Well, a scenario like NMIXX would happen. It's true that BABYMONSTER created lots of buzz online, but social media hype does not always translate into success, and it's a double-edged blade. Now, not just YG stans, but pretty much everyone is watching BABYMONSTER since 1, they haven't debuted, and 2, people all want to know if they'll live up to Blackpink. Especially when Lisa and Jennie, despite rarely being seen interacting with anyone, also appeared on the documentary to give BABYMONSTER flattering praises. And you know, as Blinks will watch anything any Black members appear on considering the desert dry content, a good amount of anticipation is guaranteed for BABYMONSTER. So, they assembled to watch it out of curiosity, but not everyone is crazy enough to stream MVs 24/7. Even loyal YG stans wouldn't stream MVs for eternity. So when YG Entertainment promised for something too surreal and BABYMONSTER failed, there would very likely be another NMIXX for Gen 4. But then, if the public's super high expectation didn't kill BABYMONSTER first, the pressures BABYMONSTER put on themselves could also make the girls suffer. 2NE1 was promoted as Big Bang girl group version. I do believe YG has these huge expectations when it comes to the success and results of their idols. So now, they put the massive pressure on BABYMONSTER, who are almost all minors and who we don't know if they are trained well enough to endure frustrations and disappointments. The girls were already making lyrics and talking about performing at Coachella. It showed their ambitions are already big. I'm not saying they are not going to be successful or that their ambitions aren't valid, but it is too much pressure. And big shoes to fill when they say stuff like that, and when YG hyped them up as the next biggest thing, especially in such a competitive scene like right now. Also, drop me a like if you want more insightful content like this, and that'll definitely give me a boost in motivation. But besides YG's unfair forcing the successes of Blackpink on BABYMONSTER through overhyping them, BABYMONSTER actually still deserves the attention they are getting right now. At the end of the day, these 7 girls beat thousands of people and endured all the uncertainties to be here. While I must admit I don't find their dance skills super impressive, their vocals are clearly above average, especially taking into account age. They can also perform alone, which I think deserves standing ovations from the industry after watching Queendom's solo performances.
Give your all to me, I'll give my all to you. Proof you're singing a friend, but I know I don't blend everything to the same. And I see the deep plan, let me elevate this in a prank. I've been working on a brand.
So, what is wrong with them enjoying the privilege of early reputation when debuting under a big company? They fought all the battles and won the war, so of course they are good. Like any other big companies and Big Four, YG has built the legacy for their future groups. So why do people even complain about BABYMONSTER using the legacy? It has been the same for almost all debuting groups, and you can be sure there are a lot of people ready to stand SM New Girl Group and SM New Boy Group. The way YG uses Blackpink's reputation to give BABYMONSTER a leg up is similar to how RU Next participants do covers of LE SSERAFIM. Then in turn, NewJeans with LE SSERAFIM girls called in and made videos hyping up the show. The only thing different about BABYMONSTER Rocket to Fame, considering their engagement rates on YouTube and TikTok, is that their debut is amplified by how they are YG's new girl group after 7 years, the one coming after Blackpink with Thai and very first Japanese members. Plus, BABYMONSTER would have been associated with Blackpink regardless, since they are a new YG girl group. Every debuting girl group will be compared to their seniors. It's just how it goes. Talking about YG alone, the tradition of transferring fans of different groups has long been there, so totally disregarding BABYMONSTER's reputation as being Blackpink's sister doesn't make sense. Then, history has also proven that if a group isn't charming enough, even the huge push of Blackpink, 21, or even Big Bang couldn't sustain them for long. Particularly, 21 released a pre-debut collaboration with Big Bang to maybe attract Big Bang fans to check them out. With Blackpink, they never covered any of 21's songs, maybe for obvious reasons, looking at the circumstances surrounding 21 saying YG forced them to disband. But they did cover Big Bang's Loser and showed a couple of interactions with the members. I mean, they also did receive a little bit of hate here and there from YG fans, since some were upset about YG neglecting old artists to focus on Blackpink back in the day. But for Treasure, the tactic never worked out, even when YG let almost every YG artist interacting or appear in some kind of Treasure's content. Treasure even released a Blackpink song cover of Whistle pre-debut, and Rose did a cover of Yedam's solo song, but it didn't work out. At this point, I also believe people should stop associating BABYMONSTER with Blackpink 2.0 or 21 3.0. Yes, I do agree YG initially hinted at the resemblance of Blackpink and BABYMONSTER's members, but since the start, BABYMONSTER is already marked differently. As a marketing student, speaking from a marketing point of view, they are more like Girls Next Door type of groups rather than exclusively unreachable like Blackpink. We saw so much from them, their personality, their family, and even being vulnerable, while it took way more time for Blackpink to see as much. They are literally promoted completely differently. They are younger and more approachable, they make random TikToks and do a lot of variety content. Sometimes I even think the fact that these girls could be spotted walking into YG by fans multiple times, while this rarely happened to Blackpink and other artists, is not a coincidence but probably already part of the promotion. So, the fact that BABYMONSTER managed to maintain the heat and even got some members viral on their own, like Ion, Farita, means the girls have got something special, so people should let them cook. At the time making this video, BABYMONSTER showed much of their talent in real life, but based on the documentary, let me tell you, they have talents. Again, just not that unprecedentedly monstrous, considering the competitive scene of Gen 4. BABYMONSTERs are definitely way above average vocalists compared to their peers. Same with stage presence. Even from old videos, it was clear that they felt extremely comfortable on stage. And which popular 4th gen girl groups have a better rap line than them? There is Soyeon, but she is the only one in her group. XG are also great, but beyond them, there aren't any more. But even when their vocals, rap, and dance are just enough, it doesn't matter that much. I don't think people are watching their stuff because of their talents or amazing personalities. Because, let's be real, everyone has a lot on their plate. While real talent to perform is important, the reputation of IVE, LE SSERAFIM, particularly Sakura and Kazuha, and NewJeans, has proven most don't really care about talent so much. They just need music, aesthetic, fashion, vibe that stands out. For BABYMONSTER, clearly the girls check them out. Those who are complaining that BABYMONSTER doesn't have a fresh concept should also see that it doesn't matter much either. Most groups aren't debuting with the most new concept and sound, and I don't think that is what people are expecting every time. If they release good music, have good vocalists, rappers, and dancers, and aren't completely unlikable idols, it will be more than enough for 90% of the potential audience. So, they have talents, but if you want to know exactly what each member brings to the table, check out these videos.